Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I want to talk to you about your mental health, and how living abroad can affect your mental health. And I just want to talk to you also about just different things that you can do as an expat living abroad that can help you, um, dealing with certain issues that may affect your mental health, while you're living overseas. Now, myself and when I talk to other expats, especially in particular when I talk to black expats living overseas, one thing that I find that we all have in common is, we always talk about how leaving the United States and moving to a country has helped improve our mental health and just made us feel a lot better, getting away from a lot of the stresses that we deal with in the United States, different things. Um, yeah, so it's really been a big help to us living in another country and just getting into a different environment and everything. You know, um, we just feel more at ease and more relaxed. We feel more at peace with ourselves. We just have that feeling of having a big weight lifted off our shoulders. So that's something that I talk to about with a lot of black expats like myself. How living overseas has just had a tremendous effect on our mental health, in a positive way. Now, just the same as moving out of the United States and living overseas can have a positive effect on your mental health, it also can have a negative impact on it as well. And, what can really happen that can affect you is the loneliness, and the homesickness from being, far away from home, especially if you are like myself, where you pretty much move overseas and you're alone, you're by yourself, you don't have any family with you, you don't have children or anything like that. Yeah, so you can feel lonely at times and you can be homesick. So now I want to just talk to you about things that you can do that can help you with that and things that I've done. Now, one of the things that's helped me a lot is just getting out into the local community and, just trying to get involved in different activities and getting out and meeting friends, saying, um, meeting local Colombian people. Like I'm here in Bogota, Colombia, so I've gone to different activities here where I've had a chance to meet Colombians. I've been very fortunate to meet Colombians who speak English, and so that's been a big help as well. Um, you know, and so those activities keep me from being lonely and keep the homesickness from having an effect on me. Um, yeah, so one of the things I've used is I've used the Meetup app. The Meetup app has been a big help because there's different events on the Meetup app where there's like-minded people like myself. We have common interests, and I go and meet, in these different events that I've gone to. Um, and I've also had a chance to get out and meet, other expats. That's something that's very important that you can do if you meet other people from the United States, and if they have a common interest that you have, very like-minded, that can be a help as well. Because you meet new friends, and you get a chance to meet people that you can just, like I said, you can hang out with them, go out to dinner, network, and things like that. That can be a big help too as well. Once you start building a community around you, and you know, and you got some people that you can talk to on a regular basis. That's a real big help because it's been a help for me, saying knowing that I got people that I can connect with here locally. Yeah, so those are things that you definitely should do. Um, when you move abroad, try to, just um, build those relationships and build that community around you. Yeah, so those are that can definitely help you with your mental health, living overseas and everything. Because like I said, you'll notice that moving out of the United States and getting a lot of the a lot of that weight taken off of you, from living in America. Yeah, it can be a very stressful place because, America's a place where you just work every day, saying you live to work, saying, and, that's where you spend a good part of your time because, you know, um, a lot of your money and everything has to go towards taking care of your expenses and stuff in America. And so, yeah, it can be a very stressful place to live, And even though when you move overseas, you still got work to do. You probably have a remote job or maybe even start a business when you live overseas. It just feels a lot different, as far as the heaviness of it, and the stress, Um, so yeah, so getting overseas, yeah, you can take a lot of that weight off you and you feel a lot better. But once the loneliness and the homesickness kicks in, that can add to it. So that's why it's best to, get out into the community and start, meeting people and making those friends and everything, so that you can have a way to just deal with that part of it. Yeah. So I just wanted to just give you some quick tips on how to deal with the mental aspects of living overseas. And if there's anything I missed out, if you have any questions on, you know, um, how to deal with, mental health issues you might come across as you live overseas, um, please leave it in the comments. Just ask me, and check out my link tree as well. My link tree is in the description. There's resources there for people who plan on moving overseas and living abroad. Um, yeah, and you can also communicate with me through my link tree as well. Yeah, so please like and share the video. I appreciate that. And also hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. As always, it's good to see you guys again and talk to you. Thanks for joining me. It's the old head abroad, KJ Mack. I'll see you the next time.